Minister, I am fully supportive of the bill for further education, higher education, innovation, etc. And as I said at the Stage 2 speech, I have spent most of my working life fighting for equal treatment of people doing the same job. Education was notorious for people carrying out duties and not being paid for them. So I have always held the belief that if you do the job, you should be paid the price. However, a precedent was established in the last government that a minister, or super junior as we choose to call them, could be sitting at the cabinet table and not be paid for the work she did. And in fairness to Mary Mitchell O'Connor, she did a phenomenal amount of work. So she did. In education, in equality, she was an excellent minister, and the nature of politics is she's not back here, and that's more a pity for Dáil Éireann and the Oireachtas in general than anything else. But I cannot today, knowing that there are thousands of people in this country who have just found out through the media today that their 350 quid a week is going to drop to 300, that others are going to drop to 250, and yet others is going to drop to 203, I think it is. And we're talking about taking Oireachtas' time to create a position so as somebody can get an additional allowance. It creates a total lack of empathy of the Oireachtas with the people. It is the people who put us here. And at this particular juncture, in the middle of a pandemic, the last thing we should be doing is thinking about ourselves. It will smack with the public as people in this house living in a bubble. Not a cocoon like some of the poor unfortunates in their 70s are living in, but living in a bubble that is totally and utterly lacking in empathy in any way with the ordinary citizens of this country, the people who put us here. It is wrong in every sense of the word to do this. And what we're seeing here, I understand there's a tripartite government in place, and that you need to ensure that the three parties are treated equally. But I don't think today, I don't think this early in the middle of a pandemic is the time to do it. We could have held back. We could have waited to see what way this economy is going to respond to what is a horrendous time. The world economies, my colleague Michael McDougall said a little while ago there, we have no idea what way this is going to impact the world economy. The one thing we can be damn sure of is it's not going to be anything like it was in January of this year or December of last year. We are heading into a horrendous time. We should not do this, and I will oppose this amendment number 1. And I would ask that the government reconsider this and think about the people that we represent in here and the people who look to us to show some degree of empathy with what they're suffering. I'll leave it at that, Caroline. Thank you.